Donning your PPE. Today we will take you through the process of donning your personal protective equipment. This process applies for health professionals working in general practices and emergency departments. You should always check with your local health service in relation to their specific protocol. You will need the following: a pump bottle of hand sanitizer, a disposable gown, gloves, a mask, and protective eyewear such as goggles. The first step is to apply hand sanitizer. Then apply your gown, trying to keep it as far away from you as possible, while you put your arms into the sleeves. Secure your gown carefully, using the ties at the waist and at the neck. It doesn't matter which order you do these ties up in. At this stage, it makes sense to apply hand sanitizer again. The next step is to put your mask on. It should cover the bridge of your nose and extend below your chin. Do both ties up at the back of your head. Ensure the ties do not cross each other. The top tie should be on the top of your head. The bottom tie should be secured towards the nape of your neck. It should feel firm but comfortable. You can then put your protective eyewear on, handling it as little as possible. At this point, apply hand sanitizer again. Then apply your gloves. When putting your gloves on, it is important that they come up to cover the cuff of your gown. If you have long arms, you are better off using sterile gloves, which are longer and will allow you to cover the cuff of your gown. You are now ready to start your patient interaction. Do not touch your mask or goggles during the patient interaction. If you choose to wear a surgical mask the whole time, you should adhere to the following process. Change it after 4 hours or if it becomes moist or soiled. Handle it as little as possible. Change masks when you eat, drink, or take a toilet break. Never leave your mask on a bench or hanging around your neck. And apply hand sanitizer if you accidentally touch the mask. Doffing your PPE. The first step is to remove your gloves. Do this by placing one finger under the cuff of your glove on your opposite hand. Pull it inside out and hold it in a ball in your other gloved hand. Then, follow the same process, using a finger under the cuff of your other gloved hand. Turning it inside out, you will then have a ball of contaminated gloves that are inside out. Dispose of these in an appropriate large bin, which has 2 bags in it and can be opened by pressing a foot pedal. Apply hand sanitizer. Next, you will remove your gown. You should start by undoing the tie at the waist. Make sure you undo the tie rather than tearing it, as tearing it can spread fomites around the room. You then undo the tie at the top of your neck. Remove your gown carefully, holding it as far away from your body as possible. Fold the contaminated sides in on each other, forming a ball, and dispose of it in the same bin that you put your gloves in. Apply hand sanitizer. At this stage, remove your protective eyewear. This can be placed in a bucket to be decontaminated later using Milton's or similar. Apply hand sanitizer. The last step is to remove your mask. This is your last piece of personal protective equipment to be removed. Undo both ties. Make sure that your head is oriented downwards over the bin so that the mask can fall directly into the bin. This is important to avoid spreading fomites across the room. Again, be sure to untie the ties. Do not tear them. Once you have removed the mask, apply hand sanitizer and you are free to go. Once your double-bagged bin is full, apply hand sanitizer. Put on gloves and tie the first bag closed. Remove your gloves and throw them on top of the first bag. Apply hand sanitizer and close the second bag, which you can then throw into the main big bin. Apply hand sanitizer one last time.